have captured the missing link. We have him on display, but folks, let me caution you. Don't get too close to the cage. He has been known to give money, weapons, and training to terrorists, horrible dictators. He's also been known to throw his own feces at the American public. And his children, his offspring, his prodigy are even more ugly and horrible. It's terrible, but it's true. It's an ugly fact. But we have discovered the missing link between Saddam Hussein and the Al-Qaeda terrorist network in a steel reinforced cage that he cannot escape from. Folks, the missing link between Saddam Hussein and the Al-Qaeda terrorist network. George Bush Sr. We have found the missing link between Saddam Hussein and Osama bin Laden. George Bush Sr. and the Reagan administration, and many of the same people who are in the administration today. Ronald Rumsfeld met Saddam Hussein in 1983. If I told you right here now that I gave weapons to Saddam Hussein, or I supplied money and weapons to Osama bin Laden, wouldn't you think I should be thrown in jail? Wouldn't you call me a traitor if I gave weapons to Osama bin Laden, to somebody I knew was a fanatical terrorist? Wouldn't you? Well, this man has, if you might call him a man, as you can see, he's neither man nor beast. He's the missing link. Step right up, folks. We have an anti-war demonstration going on February 16th, right here in San Francisco. Folks, be careful, don't get too close to the cage. He has been known to have armed dictators and terrorists, and also to throw his feces at the American public. George, do you have something to say to us?
I don't like broccoli.
Sometimes it's not very intelligent. What else do you have to say, George? George, did you give weapons to Osama bin Laden?
Read my lips.
Folks, it's ugly, but it's true. The missing link between Saddam Hussein and Osama bin Laden. Isn't that what Colin Powell was trying to do the other day? Trying to discover that link, saying we have evidence. But he forgot to mention that George Bush Sr. gave weapons to Saddam Hussein and Osama bin Laden. Amazing, but it's true. And you know how I learned this, folks? The Washington Post, Newsweek, the Congressional Record. But we have a road here, folks. We need to go to war. I'm telling you right now, we need a war because there's a link between Osama bin Laden and Saddam Hussein. That link is George Herbert Walker Bush. Oh my goodness, get him! Get him!
He's dangerous.
He's very dangerous. He's been known to give weapons to terrorists and dictators. Code Orange! Terrorist alert! Code Orange! Code Orange, folks. We're on terrorist alert today. It's ugly, but it's true. We have discovered and we have captured the link between Saddam Hussein and the Al-Qaeda terrorist network. The Reagan and Bush administration gave weapons, money, and training to the Mujahideen, the holy warriors that the Al-Qaeda terrorist network and bin Laden came out of. But today, Saddam Hussein is a Hitler. Saddam Hussein is a Hitler. But when did he become a Hitler? Was he a Hitler when George Herbert Walker Bush was selling him weapons? Was he a Hitler when he was gassing